What if you could change your life dramatically, not with grand gestures, but with small, daily adjustments in how you think and act? Picture yourself facing life's challenges with a calm and steady mind, remaining unaffected by the chaos around you. This isn't just a distant dream, it's the heart of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us that by shifting our mindset and focusing on what truly matters, we can achieve immediate and profound transformation in our lives. You're not like everyone else. You're exceptional, driven by a deep desire for self-improvement and mastery. This video will guide you through 10 powerful Stoic principles, each one designed to offer immediate life transformation. These principles are more than just abstract ideas. They are practical tools you can use every day to overcome destructive emotions and build inner strength. By applying these Stoic teachings, you'll learn to navigate life's storms with greater resilience and clarity. This journey will equip you with the mindset and strategies needed to reshape your approach to life, helping you to achieve lasting change and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Embrace this path with us, and let these Stoic principles light the way to your immediate transformation. At the heart of Stoicism is the practice of self-mastery. As Epictetus wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means taking control of our desires and impulses rather than letting them control us. Imagine yourself as a ship's captain navigating through a fierce storm. To steer safely, you must remain calm and focused, regardless of the storm's intensity. Start by observing your reactions and emotions each day. When you feel anger, frustration, or temptation, take a moment to pause and reflect. What can I control in this situation? For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of letting anger and frustration take over, choose to respond with patience. Picture yourself as that calm captain, guiding your ship through rough waters with steady hands and a clear mind. Epictetus also taught that our real power lies in how we respond to events, not in the events themselves. By mastering your reactions, you can transform life's chaos into chances for growth. Suppose you're facing a challenging project at work. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, break the project into smaller tasks and tackle them one at a time. This approach helps you handle difficulties more effectively and with less stress. Daily practice in self-control strengthens your ability to manage stress and adversity. By focusing on how you react to situations, you turn moments of turmoil into opportunities for inner strength and clarity. Just like a ship's captain must navigate through a storm, you can steer through life's challenges with calm and resilience, turning chaos into clarity and creating a more balanced and purposeful life. A fundamental Stoic principle is finding contentment in the present moment. As Seneca wisely noted, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." This highlights how crucial it is to focus on the present and shape our perception of it, rather than being preoccupied with the past or anxious about the future. Each day presents countless opportunities to embrace the present and find contentment. Imagine your life as a series of moments, each one a chance to experience joy and peace. By being present, you allow yourself to fully engage with and appreciate these moments, rather than letting them slip by in pursuit of future goals or dwelling on past regrets. Our choices each day, how we respond to situations, how we interact with others, and how we treat ourselves, shape our overall sense of contentment. Instead of rushing through life or waiting for a perfect moment, practice being mindful of the here and now. This means savoring the simple pleasures, enjoying a meal, feeling the warmth of the sun, or spending quality time with loved ones. Seneca's call to live immediately is a reminder to focus on what you can control in the present. By doing so, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for your current experiences and find joy in everyday moments. Embracing the present helps you avoid the trap of endless striving and instead fosters a sense of fulfillment and inner peace. This practice is essential for living a balanced and content life, rooted in the principles of Stoic wisdom. Change is an inevitable part of life, and how we respond to it can shape our growth and happiness. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace change rather than resist it. Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This means that by accepting change, we can adapt and thrive in any situation. Consider how often we encounter changes in our daily lives, whether it's a new job, a move to a different city, or shifts in personal relationships. Instead of fearing these changes, we can view them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Just as a river flows and adapts to the landscape around it, we too can learn to navigate the twists and turns of life with grace and flexibility. When we accept change, we open ourselves up to new experiences and possibilities. Imagine being faced with a sudden job loss. Instead of dwelling on what you have lost, focus on the opportunities that lie ahead. This could be a chance to explore new career paths, develop new skills, or pursue a long-held passion. By shifting your mindset, you can turn a challenging situation into a stepping stone for a brighter future. Embracing change also helps us develop resilience. Each time we face a change and adapt to it, we grow stronger and more capable of handling future uncertainties. Rather than seeing change as something to fear, view it as a natural part of life that invites growth and transformation. By accepting change, we learn to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence, becoming more adaptable and open to what the future holds. How we perceive the world around us shapes our reality. The Stoics believed that our perception, not the events themselves, determines how we experience life. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By changing our perception, we can profoundly alter our experience of the world. Every day we face situations that can be seen as either obstacles or opportunities. The Stoic art of perception shifting teaches us to view challenges from a different angle, transforming them into chances for growth. For instance, when dealing with a disagreement, instead of reacting with frustration, a Stoic would pause and shift their perspective, asking, "What can I learn from this? How can this help me grow?" The Stoics themselves practiced this art rigorously. Epictetus, a former slave who became a leading Stoic philosopher, taught that we are troubled not by events, but by our view of them. He saw challenges not as curses, but as opportunities to exercise virtue and build strength. Similarly, Marcus Aurelius, both a Stoic philosopher and a Roman emperor, reminded himself to see difficulties as natural parts of life. Instead of resisting them, he viewed them as opportunities to practice patience and wisdom, helping him stay calm even under immense pressure. Perception shifting is like putting on new glasses that allow you to see the world more clearly and positively. By changing how you view a situation, you can turn what seems negative into a valuable experience. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Mastering this art strengthens your character and empowers you to face life with resilience. Stoicism teaches that the pursuit of personal excellence is a lifelong journey. The Stoics believed that true success is not measured by external achievements, but by how well we cultivate our character and live according to our values. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." The focus should be on becoming the best version of yourself, regardless of the circumstances. To the Stoics, excellence wasn't about perfection, but progress. They believed in consistently working towards virtue, wisdom, and self-mastery. Personal excellence is about striving to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. It's about taking responsibility for your actions and choices, knowing that each decision contributes to the person you become. This concept is not just theoretical, it is deeply practical. For example, when faced with a challenging task, instead of cutting corners or giving up, a Stoic would see it as an opportunity to practice diligence and perseverance. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to focus on the task at hand, no matter how mundane, and to do it with full attention and effort. He believed that by committing fully to our responsibilities, we not only complete our duties, but also refine our character. The Stoics implemented this principle by constantly reflecting on their actions and striving for improvement. They kept journals to assess their progress, asking themselves if they lived up to their values each day. By focusing on personal excellence, they cultivated a strong, resilient character capable of facing life's challenges with grace. In your own life, focusing on personal excellence means committing to daily improvement. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and pushing yourself to grow, even when it's uncomfortable. This dedication to personal growth builds a foundation of integrity and strength that supports you through all of life's ups and downs. A key Stoic principle is the importance of not being overly concerned with others' opinions. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius understood that our peace of mind relies more on our own actions than on external approval. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Imagine the freedom of living without worrying about judgment or criticism. Stoicism teaches us to live authentically and in line with our values, not to seek validation from others. This doesn't mean ignoring valuable feedback, but rather not letting external opinions dictate our self-worth. Consider life as a stage performance where our role is to act with integrity, regardless of the audience's response. By focusing on performing our role to the best of our ability, we remain true to ourselves. This shift in focus helps us prioritize our own values and beliefs over the ever-changing opinions of others. To practice this, start by reflecting on why you seek others' approval. Is it driven by a need to fit in or fear of rejection? By understanding these motives, you can begin to let go of them. Instead, concentrate on living according to your principles and values, knowing that your own opinion is what truly matters. By not caring what others think, you empower yourself to stay authentic and committed to your values. This approach helps you make decisions based on what is right for you, not on external pressures, leading to a more fulfilling and self-directed life. Adversity is a natural part of life, but it can be transformed into a powerful force for personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, a key Stoic philosopher, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that the obstacles we face are not just problems to overcome. They are essential parts of our journey that help us grow stronger and wiser. Think of adversity as a blacksmith's forge. When creating a sword, the blacksmith subjects the metal to intense heat and pressure. These forces might seem harsh, but they are necessary to shape the metal into a strong and effective tool. Similarly, the challenges and difficulties in our lives can feel overwhelming, but they play a crucial role in shaping our character and building our resilience. Imagine facing a difficult situation at work or in your personal life. Instead of seeing it as a setback, view it as a chance to improve and develop your inner strength. Each challenge you encounter is an opportunity to practice patience, perseverance, and problem solving. By embracing these moments, you allow yourself to grow and adapt, much like the metal being forged into a sword. When you face adversity with a positive attitude, you transform potential obstacles into stepping stones for personal advancement. This shift in perspective helps you build a more resilient and determined mindset. Instead of fearing difficulties, welcome them as chances to become a better version of yourself. Embracing adversity in this way not only fortifies your character, but also empowers you to handle future challenges with confidence and grace. Voluntary discomfort is a core practice in Stoicism, where the Stoics would intentionally expose themselves to challenges and discomfort to build resilience and inner strength. This principle teaches that by willingly facing discomfort, we can better prepare ourselves for the inevitable hardships of life. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus advocated for practicing voluntary discomfort in various forms, whether through fasting, enduring cold, or refraining from luxury. Seneca advised, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" This practice wasn't about self-punishment, but about training the mind to remain calm and unshaken in the face of adversity. The idea behind voluntary discomfort is that by choosing to experience discomfort on your own terms, you diminish the power that external circumstances have over you. When you deliberately expose yourself to challenges, you cultivate a mindset that is less dependent on comfort and more focused on enduring and overcoming difficulties. This builds mental toughness and prepares you for the unpredictability of life. Voluntary discomfort also serves as a reminder of what truly matters. By occasionally stepping away from comfort and luxury, you can appreciate the simpler aspects of life and focus on your inner values rather than external pleasures. The Stoics implemented this principle as a way to stay grounded and to strengthen their willpower. Incorporating voluntary discomfort into your life is a powerful way to build resilience and mental fortitude. Whether through physical challenges, fasting, or stepping out of your comfort zone in other ways, this practice can help you become more adaptable and less reliant on external comforts. Ultimately, it strengthens your character, making you more prepared to face whatever life throws your way. A key aspect of Stoic philosophy is the practice of regular self-reflection. The Stoics believed that to live a virtuous life, one must continually examine their actions and thoughts. Reflecting on your day helps you align with your values and learn from your experiences, both good and bad. By regularly evaluating your behavior, you ensure that your actions are guided by wisdom and virtue. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, advised, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day and go back over what I've done and said." This practice of nightly reflection was a way to hold oneself accountable and strive for constant improvement. It wasn't about dwelling on mistakes, but learning from them to make better choices in the future. Reflecting on your actions also allows you to recognize patterns in your behavior. Are there situations where you consistently lose your temper or act impulsively? By identifying these patterns, you can work on changing them, gradually steering your behavior toward the ideals of Stoic virtue: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Incorporating this practice into your daily routine can be as simple as taking a few minutes at the end of each day to review your actions. Ask yourself, did I live according to my values today? Did I make decisions based on reason rather than emotion? What can I do differently tomorrow to improve? This ongoing process of reflection is not about achieving perfection, but about continuous growth. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself by learning from each day's experiences. Through reflection, you gain clarity, build self-awareness, and reinforce the Stoic principles that guide your life. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the pursuit of wisdom and virtue, the twin pillars that guide a life of meaning and fulfillment. Wisdom involves understanding the world, discerning what is within our control, and making decisions based on reason rather than impulse. Virtue is about living in alignment with one's highest values: courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom itself. The Stoics believed that a life led by these principles is the path to true happiness and peace. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of wisdom and virtue in daily life. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." For the Stoics, wisdom is not just theoretical knowledge, but practical insight into how to live well. It's about seeing the world clearly, understanding what truly matters, and making choices. Virtue, on the other hand, is about consistently applying this wisdom in our actions. The Stoics taught that virtue is the only true good, and that external factors like wealth, status, and pleasure are indifferent. They don't contribute to our moral worth. By focusing on virtue, we ensure that our actions are just, courageous, and temperate, no matter the circumstances. The pursuit of wisdom and virtue requires continuous effort and self-reflection. The Stoics practiced daily exercises like journaling and self-examination to ensure they stayed true to their values. Seneca advised, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." By surrounding themselves with like-minded individuals and reflecting on their daily actions, the Stoics cultivated wisdom and virtue as a way of life. In modern times, this principle encourages us to seek knowledge, act with integrity, and live by our highest values. By prioritizing wisdom and virtue, we build a foundation for a life that is not only successful by external standards, but also deeply fulfilling and aligned with our true selves. Thank you for exploring these Stoic principles with us. Consider joining Stoic Alchemy to connect with a community dedicated to living Stoic wisdom. We hope these insights inspire meaningful transformation in your life.